Ladies and gentlemen, it is 10:07 p.m. and we have high school football here on the campus of Riverdale High School in Fort Myers, Florida. Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in to the Riverdale Raiders broadcast network. This is Nick Rush giving you the play-by-play action, and this is unlike anything that I have ever seen before. Through multiple lightning delays, 3 of them to be exact, and multiple downpours across this football field, we have still managed to play high school football. Once again, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Who knows where tonight is going to bring us, but it's going to be an exciting one. This is a rivalry contest dating back to 1972 between the Riverdale Raiders and North Fort Myers. They're known as the Red Knights. These two teams have developed a rivalry back in the 70s, which goes under the name the Battle of the Swords. It's an annual contest, and the winner receives a traveling trophy until the next time that these two teams meet up, and it is a plastic sword. It doesn't matter what it's made of, though. This is a game that is going to be remembered for a long time. I'll tell you that right now. So we have just had your coin toss. And honestly, I'm in shock. I cannot believe this is going on, but this is going to be one for the ages, folks. Sit back, relax, and enjoy some high school football because we're ready to go. North Fort Myers is going to win the coin toss, and they have elected to receive the ball first to start the game. They will be moving from left to right across your computer screen, and this first period from right to left will move the Riverdale Raiders. A lot of standing around out there on the field at the moment. Maybe a little bit of confusion, but right now the Riverdale kicking team is out, led by the Riverdale kicker himself, J.P. D'Alessandro, who will be booting the opening kickoff from the Riverdale 40-yard line. Fans filing back in. They have waited for hours to witness the kickoff of this ball game, and it is finally here. D'Alessandro gets the signal, races forward, boots it up, and we are ready to go for football. 10:09 p.m. is the official start time. Running up to the 25-yard line is the ball carrier for North Fort Myers, and we are ready. You hear the fans in the background. They're energetic, and that just shows you how loyal this Riverdale fan base is. They have been waiting in their cars and the Riverdale gym for so long, and the moment of tonight's ball game is here. The Battle of the Swords is underway. Lots of gusty wind blowing from left to right across your computer screen at the moment. You may be able to hear it in the background of the broadcast. Ball spotted at the 25-yard line. Hunter Kobylansky is going to be the starting quarterback for North Fort Myers in tonight's ball game. In this opening play, he is in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle to the running back, and that ball carrier is stopped on the 30, and there's some pushing and shoving going on. A little bit of physicality there, but those extracurricular activities are going to subside. And that was very scary right there. Never do you want to see two ball players getting a little bit of a scrum. But these two teams, as the delays went on, the animosity of this rivalry quickly grew. As these two teams came out before 10 o'clock, Riverdale players, they were trying to intimidate North Fort Myers as they came out. There's the shotgun snap. Kobylansky tosses it off to the left side of the running back, and that was Quandre White, the running back, and he was able to come up with the previous carry as well, and he is stopped for a third down and about 5 to go. 10:51 left to play here in your opening portion of play. It's a 0-0 score between Riverdale and North Fort Myers as we are just set and ready to go. The Red Knights, they are on their opening drive of this ball game. Ball just back behind the 30-yard line, deep in their own zone. Kobylansky back into shotgun formation. North Fort Myers taking a few seconds to take the snap, sets back at the 20. Here's a pass down the far side of the field, and that's going to be batted away, incomplete. It's a 3 and out for the North Fort Myers offense. And once again, some more physicality comes on between these two teams. Right now you have teammates holding each other back from engaging in some shoving matches with their opposing team, but this is really going to be something, folks. That's all I can say. Late night football in Southwest Florida, and these two rivals are ready to go for what is going to be a physical, fast-paced, and close score. So it's 4th down. A little bit of confusion on the North Fort Myers offensive line at the moment, and there's going to be a timeout called, which is going to go against North Fort Myers. Or correction, that is going to go against Riverdale, for a matter of fact. And we do have an update on the starting quarterback for North Fort Myers. It's number 11, Jaheed Marcus. Hunter Kobe Lansky is wearing number 3, and he is not the starting quarterback for today's ball game. But once again, Jaheed Marcus is your starting quarterback for North Fort Myers. Perhaps we will see Kobe Lansky perform in this ball game anyhow, possibly at a later time. So, well, what an adventure it's been. This game was originally slated for a 7:30 p.m. start time. 2 hours and a half later, we have football, and we have a very decent crowd that's still actually filing into their seats. So after that Riverdale defensive timeout, it's still 4th down once again for the Red Knights. There's the kick, and that's going to make its way up the far side to about the 50-yard line. A North Fort Myers player does scoop up the ball, but that is where the Riverdale offense is going to begin their opening offensive drive of this matchup. It's now time for your uniform description of tonight's ball game. The Riverdale Raiders are dressed in their home garnet red uniforms, white numbers on the front and back, garnet red pants, and white helmets with the garnet red R off the both sides of the helmet. A garnet and gold stripe is running down the center of the helmet. These uniforms do remind me of Florida State Seminoles in a way with the garnet and gold. Here's Daniel Ulmer, the starting quarterback with the Riverdale Raiders. Here's a handoff up the middle, and that man is running down the far side. It looks like he may have just enough for a first down. And it looks like that is going to be the case. On the carry was number 6, Malcolm Spencer, the 5'7", 185-pound running back, and his senior year with Riverdale, picking up his first touch of the game with a nice gain of over 10 yards. Ball now at the 35, Riverdale in the attacking end. 9:52 left to go here in your first. It's 0-0. Rush up the middle, going to Spencer once again, who picks up 5, running up the center of the field. 2nd and 5. Thank you all for tuning in to the Riverdale Raiders broadcast network once again for some high school football from Karl Engel Field on the campus of Riverdale High School. This is Nick Rush giving you the call. Your time currently sits at 10:16. Here's a rush going to Spencer again. Picks up another short gain, running right into the eye of the storm, I like to call it, as North Fort Myers defensemen just surrounded him, brought him down, and it's down number 3 here for the Raider offense. We greatly appreciate all of you fans for waiting out the delay. It's been a long one, but hopefully the patience of these fans and players as well will be rewarded with some good football in exchange. I formation for Ulmer. Handoff moving up the middle. And that ball carrier, it was number 20, Keenan Walker. He is roughed up, and it's 4th down, 5 to go once again. So Riverdale, it looked like they were off to a nice start on the offensive drive, beginning it at around midfield. Malcolm Spencer had a few nice carries on the play, but after that, the offense goes dry, and let's see what they're going to do as a result of it on the Riverdale offense. They are going for the 4th down with the ball at the enemy 30. This is rather shocking. Under center is Ulmer. Ulmer draws back to the 35, going deep down the far sideline. It's caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Deshaun Lane beating out his defenseman. Gets full possession before crashing out a play. What a phenomenal play for Deshaun Lane and the Riverdale Raiders offensive line. And you have to give credit to Daniel Ulmer on the play, who just absolutely put that ball on the money, firing it off his right hand. And that strike comes with 7:52 left to go here in your first. It's 6-0 Riverdale Raiders. And Daniel Ulmer, he was running out of space quick there up against the sidelines. I was originally thinking in my head, this has to be shocking if he reels it in, and he somehow does it. They're going for 2, the Riverdale Raiders. Big scram up at the goal line. Ball is popped loose. North Fort Myers recovers, and it is no good. Well, that's a little bizarre. The Riverdale Raiders do have a great kicker in J.P. D'Alessandro. Anyhow, Riverdale and head coach Tom Roselle decided it would be best to go for 2 here. Anyhow, they cannot make things work out. As a result, it's still a 6-0 score. 7 minutes and 52 seconds left to play here in your first. You are listening to the Riverdale Raiders Broadcast Network. 7:52 left to play here in your opening portion of play as the Riverdale Raiders lead over the North Fort Myers Red Knights by a 6-0 score. J.P. D'Alessandro ready to kick the ball away for the Raiders. Nice spiral rolling down the near side all the way back to the North Fort Myers end zone. And that is going to be a touchback. North Fort Myers will begin their second offensive drive of this ball game at their own 20-yard line. It was a long journey getting to this ball game tonight. If you are just tuning in, yes, we are in the first quarter. And as of right now, it is 10:20 p.m. Eastern Time here at Riverdale High School in Fort Myers, Florida. 3 different lightning delays is what pushed this game back by a combination of 2.5 hours. It was originally a 3-and-out that set back North Fort Myers on that first offensive drive, hoping to get on the board right here with some more luck. Here's a pass going up the far side. That is incomplete. Attended receiver there for North Fort Myers was number 4, Joe Wilkins Jr., blazing his way up the far left side. Anyhow, the pass from Jaheed Marcus was a bit off. I believe that one may have been originally tipped and deflected on the defensive line. Second down for the North Fort Myers offense. Jaheed Marcus back in the gun. Shotgun snap, carry up the middle. And this should be a nice carry coming from Zaquandre White, blazing down the far side. There he goes. It's a touchdown, North Fort Myers. Nobody could catch him. And that is exactly what you should expect out of a 5-star recruit like Zaquandre White. He is a Florida State University football commit, and he showed why he deserves to be committed to Division I college football with a beautiful run, weaving in between defensemen, and that was just an absolute beauty. From one end to the other. 7:33 left here in the first as a result of that touchdown, once again from Zaquandre White. And it's 6-6. You'll be hearing Zaquandre White's name plenty of times throughout the course of this ball game. Right now, North Fort Myers, there's a little bit of debate among the sidelines on whether they are going to go for two or try to take the 1 point advantage with an extra point. They're going to go for it. Both teams taking some risk early on. Rush up the middle to Luis Alfonso. And does he make it in? Yes, he does. Just barely anyhow, running down the center of the field. He can stretch his arms past the line. And as a result, the North Fort Myers Red Knights lead over the Riverdale Raiders by an 8-6 score. So we are going to take a quick break, come back with some more action right after this. Live from Karl Engel Field on the campus of Riverdale High School. 7 minutes and 33 seconds to go here in your first. It's an 8-6 North Fort Myers lead over Riverdale. There's a kick. It's a small bouncer to the 45-yard line up the near side. And that ball is going to be successfully recovered by the Raiders. And hopping on top of that was Hunter Alexander. Well, there's a little bit of a shock among the fan section here at Riverdale High School as, oh, there it is, folks. We have the lightning horn go off. I believe that's what it is. Let's wait for the official signal. But I believe I just heard it go off in the distance, and if that's the case, then this game is over. Players are gathering around at the moment, officials as well, and let's see what the referees are going to debate. I do believe I heard the siren. Anyhow, let's just wait and see if the officials are going to make a decision.
Fans, we are now
yes, that is the case. The official announcement is made. And folks, it is 10:25 p.m. and fans are being forced to clear the stands. I am not too sure where this game is going to go. If this game is going to be canceled right here or what. But this is your fourth. I am not mistaken there. It is your fourth lightning delay of the night, and it is very possible that this game may be canceled. We will give you updates anyhow. 7 minutes, 33 seconds left in your first. It's an 8-6 North Fort Myers lead over the Riverdale Raiders. And right now, the two teams are huddling together. North Fort Myers, they are making their way out. As for now, we will take a quick break and come back with an update on the future of tonight's ball game right after this on the Riverdale Raiders Broadcast Network. Welcome back to Karl Engel Field on the campus of Riverdale High School in Fort Myers, Florida, where we have officially come to a decision to stop tonight's football game. 10:27 p.m. is the time in Fort Myers, Florida. And after our most recent lightning horn, which sounded off, this game is not going to be continued. It was your fourth lightning delay of the night. If you've listened to our previous broadcast here for Raider football, you may be aware that there is in fact a lightning alarm system just right here on the campus of RHS. It detects lightning strikes within a 10-mile radius, and 4 times tonight, that alarm is sounded off before we have decided to come to a close in tonight's ball game. And if I must be honest, I believe this is a game that is best stopped early. All night we have had some just terrible weather in the Fort Myers area, and right when these two teams came out to the field, they were very physical with each other, plenty of pushes and shoves to go around, and you just had a feeling this may not end so well. But this game is going to be canceled, but it is for the weather, and it is unknown at the moment on whether this game will be continued or not at a future date, but that is to be announced. But as for right now, we can stick to what we do know, and we are aware that this game will no longer go on tonight. So, it's been a very short broadcast, but we appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. This is Nick Rush giving you the play-by-play action on the Riverdale Raiders Broadcast Network. Stay tuned to the YouTube channel for any future updates on whether this game may be continued or not. But as of right now, we hope you all have a safe weekend and a good Friday night. Once again, it's 8-6 North Fort Myers with 7:33 left in the first. Since this game is so early in regulation, it is a no decision at the moment. So once again, have a safe night, and thank you for tuning in live from Karl Engel Field on the campus of Riverdale High School.